Good day, Warren G. Harding High School. This is the Monday Minute, and I'm glad you tuned in today. I'm sure we're all aware by now that Governor DeWine has extended the school cancellation through May 1st. Obviously, it's a bummer, as it doesn't only impact the school day, but all of the great things that make up your schooling experience. From robotics to band, choir, various banquets, spring sports, honors and Renaissance recognition events, I know it's taking a toll on a lot of you. Just know that we're in this together. Your coaches, advisors, administrators, teachers, we all feel it too. Some events have been and will be lost to time. For others, know that we are committed to doing what we can to preserve what we can as far as guidance from the Centers for Disease Control, Ohio Department of Health, and plain old good sense will permit. Look, you're living in and being impacted by a pivotal point in history right now. Educationally, medically, politically, economically, and there's a lot that is out of that's out of our control right now. Something you can control, however, is how you are capturing and using your experience and voice during this time. To this end, Ms. Susko and our yearbook staff is putting together a special section in this year's yearbook to capture student voice and experiences during this pandemic. It looks to be the defining moment of this school year, and it would be awesome for Harding students 10, 20, or even 50 years from now to see history from your perspective in our yearbook, and not just in the history books. It would also be a good avenue for you to hold on to those memories as well. So with that, I invite you to email Ms. Susko with any writing, artwork, photographs, poetry, or quotes that capture this COVID response to her at her Neoman address or through Office 365. The deadline for the submission is April the 14th, so get those submissions to her by then. To give us more information on how we can best manage this time, I'm going to turn it over to freshman advisory teacher and SEL lead here at Harding High School, Mrs. Wilson.
Hello, Raiders. In this strange and unusual time, I'm here to tell you today that we miss you. We're proud of the work you're doing, and we still see you, even if it is from a distance. You are more than a test score or report card. You are a whole person with thoughts, feelings, and behavior, and I want to address the non-academic side of you today. Let's revisit the concepts of self-awareness and self-management. First, know that this is temporary and you are not alone. Whatever feeling you are having is okay. At times like this, your feelings may be all over the place, making it difficult to concentrate. Some of us are experiencing a kind of grief and loss. The 5 stages of grief are denial, this virus won't affect us. Anger, you're making me stay home and taking away my activities. Bargaining, okay, if I social distance for 2 weeks, everything will be better, right? And there's sadness, I don't know when this will end. And finally, there's acceptance. This is happening. I have to figure out how to proceed. These stages aren't linear and they may not happen in this order and they may reoccur over and over. Other people will find this time to be less demanding and therefore less stressful. You may experience some of both. All of this is normal. We are experiencing things outside of our circle of control, and that can be very scary. So use self-awareness to notice your feelings. Don't push them away. Be aware of how you're thinking and how it affects you physically. Once you are aware of your emotions, it is time to practice self-management. There's a lot of information online about how to manage difficult emotions. Some of the tips include deep breaths, listening to music, laughter, meditation, exercise, and being grateful. Try to do as many of these things that you can every day. One of the most impactful things you can do is to exercise. So dance, walk, run, or even move in the house as you feel some of those difficult emotions arise. Learning online can be frustrating for all of us. It takes a while, so be patient with yourself and don't give up. Refer to some of these ideas that guidance shared with us to navigate through these online lessons. So set goals, give yourself permission to stumble, avoid distractions, keep calm, and reach out to your friends and teachers. We've all learned a few things in these past weeks. We are flexible, we show up when it's hard, and community matters. We are still here for you. We care about you as a whole person, so don't hesitate to reach out if you're struggling. Now is the time to lean into the SEL strategies you have learned and practice self-awareness and self-management.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson, for that important and empowering message. Raider Nation, thanks for tuning in, and please continue to reach out to me through email as well as through the chat feature on Office 365. I always appreciate hearing from you, staying connected and gathering feedback on how things are going from your perspective. So thank you. Until next time, hang in there.